Tonight, we drop straight into the heart of a tense police encounter. No fluff, no build-up, just raw confrontation. One individual, a helmet camera rolling, standing his ground while officers push, threaten, and challenge his every move. Unlawful arrests, verbal standoffs, and a high-stakes clash of authority versus rights. It's about to get intense. Buckle up, because you're about to witness every shocking moment, every heated exchange, and every dramatic twist, all in real time.
Obvious?
No, no, it wasn't.
Okay.
No.
Well, body cam's been recording the whole time.
So why didn't you tell me at the beginning of the interaction?
I'll be honest with you, I forgot.
Right.
However, we've been having a conversation. I think we've been fairly reasonable and
I don't think you've been reasonable at all. Amicable, yeah, not rude, but I don't think you've been reasonable, no.
How would you say I was being unreasonable?
By the fact that you won't take my complaint against them. You're happy to take their complaint,
Okay.
based on 3 allegations where you haven't reviewed any footage,
Okay.
any evidence,
Okay.
whereas I'm saying I will show you the evidence of him calling me a TWAT, but you won't take my complaint. That's not reasonable, Constable.
What my preference is, okay, is we get you away from here, get you outside, and then I'll listen to your side of the story. At the moment, we've got one version of events where an allegation's been made, obviously, which is why I've requested you details and the offence that's been allegated. I'm more than happy to take your side of the event.
Oh, now you're happy, yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm trying to be. I'm trying to explain to you that I want to get.
Well, earlier you're saying you weren't going to take mine today.
No, I wasn't originally, and if you're telling me that you can.
Right from the first second, the tension is palpable. Here, we see our observer stepping straight into a heated discussion with the police. The officer is pushing for immediate answers, but he's calm, collected, and challenging the rush. Already, viewers can feel the stakes: past unlawful arrests, a helmet camera recording every move, and the unmistakable friction of authority versus individual rights. It's the perfect storm of confrontation, and the audience is instantly pulled in.
Show me, potential footage that may.
But you didn't ask them to show you potential footage.
Because, like I say, I've got 3 witnesses telling me
that. You don't think 3 security guards are going to club up?
Story, do you? You just want to put your own point across.
Okay, go on. You got 3. Yeah, you got 3. You got 3 witnesses.
Witnesses who have all told me that you've said things to them which aren't very nice, which is a public order offence. Okay.
It's not though, is it?
It is. Section 4 of public order, yes. If it's caused them harassment, alarm, or distress, yes, it is. Okay, and I think you know that as well, don't you? Which is why I've requested you.
It's got to be threatening, abusive, isn't it? Language.
Or visible representation.
Or visible representation, yes.
So
and
abusive, I would argue what you've said is abusive.
Is it? How do you know? What have they told you that I've said?
Like I say, if it does go that far, you can discuss that in interview.
Okay.
If they make a formal complaint, you'll be invited into a voluntary interview.
Okay.
And the investigating officer can discuss that with you there.
That's fine. Well, yeah, once we're done here, I'll show you the footage of him calling me a TWAT, and then I want you to come get his details as well, and do the same thing with him.
No worries.
Yeah? Fine. Also, a member of the public that was in here earlier, calling me a see you next Tuesday, multiple times.
Can I just confirm your second name? Is it UM?
Pardon?
Is it UM at the end?
Your mother, yeah, Mike at the end, yeah.
So uniform Mike?
Yep.
Okay, unfortunately, Dominic, you're not coming back on our systems at all. It might be because of your address where you're based.
Try it with.
If I can get your date of birth.
Try it with that room 1.
No, what I'm saying is because you're in West Mids.
The drama escalates as the discussion pivots to legal territory. Section 4 of the Public Order Act comes into play. The observer challenges the officers, asserting their side of the story while the police weigh allegations from multiple witnesses. Every word is loaded, every claim contested. The intensity ramps up. It's a battle of credibility, a real-life courtroom unfolding in real time.
This is a Cambridge address, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
So because you're in West Mids, we don't have access to Cambridge addresses or anything like that, so I can't confirm your address at the moment.
Well, can you not call through to Cambridge and be like, I can literally give you somebody to contact at Cambridge who will confirm who I am.
Who would that be? I also can't confirm your name.
Huh?
I also can't confirm your name.
What do you mean?
I can't confirm who you are because you've given me a name written down on a piece of paper. You've got no ID and you've not given me a date of birth. So at the moment, I can't ascertain what your name is because you're not coming back on our system.
What if I can show you a bank statement on my phone with my name and address on it?
It could be anybody's bank statement.
You can literally watch me log into my bank and get it.
If we could just get your date of birth, that'd be a lot easier, to be honest.
Give me a pen and paper then. Am I detained at this point, by the way?
On suspicion of the offence, yes. Whilst I ascertain your name and address, yes, you are.
Okay. And what section is that you're using for the detention?
I don't know. I'm sure you can look it up on your phone.
No, if you're going to detain somebody, you need to know what you're detaining them with. PC brand. I'll ask you again, what are you detaining me under? What section are you using to detain me? I've given you my details.
Just bear with me a minute.
No, I'll keep talking. You don't have to listen if you don't want to.
Now the stakes get even higher. Police struggle to verify identity, questioning the very legitimacy of the individual's presence. But our observer is ready. Bank details, prior records, and a calm yet firm insistence on his rights. The tension is almost cinematic. One side pushing authority, the other countering with knowledge and poise. You can feel the suspense building, as every moment could trigger escalation.
You got me on there?
I think we have, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Just confirm where you were born for me.
You've got me on there, Constable. I've given you all my details. They all match up with the system that you've got on there, and I said I would be known to you. You don't need that. I've given you everything that you need.
Lovely stuff. Okay. Wonderful. What we'll do, I'm going to keep hold of this because I need to stick this on my systems later on.
Well, you've just got it on there, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm going to keep hold of it either way because it's easy for me. It's just easier access.
Well, I don't know what you're going to do with that bit of paper. What if that gets lost? What if that gets put in a random bin and somebody else finds it?
I can assure you we've got shredders at the office that will
I've seen the way that police hand someone private information.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to leave the premises now. We'll
Right.
go outside. Presumably you've got a vehicle because I can see you've got a motorcycle.
And the purpose for asking me to leave again?
Prevent the breach of the peace.
And what breach of the peace do you suspect would happen?
Based on the fact you've been abusive to the staff here, I don't want anything to.
It has to be. It has to be.
harmed.
Yeah, a breach of the peace constitutes physical threats or actual violence to a person or their property in their
Being
presence.
abusive to somebody could also constitute.
I've been sat here peacefully, Constable. They're the one that surrounded me.
The threat of arrest hangs in the air like a ticking clock. The observer is told to leave or face consequences, a real test of composure. He negotiates, asserts rights under duress, and tries to maintain control of the narrative. It's a dance between compliance and resistance, and viewers can sense the tension ratcheting up with every exchange.
And
To
attacked
prevent the
me.
breach of the peace. Okay, so what I'm going to ask now is for you to leave the premises, please.
And if I don't,
Okay, I need you to leave the premises.
okay, and I'm asking what happens if I don't?
I need you to leave the premises, or we'll have to forcibly remove you from the premises
Using what power?
to prevent the breach of the peace.
And that's
Public Order Act.
not a public order act, is it?
It is.
It's not.
Okay.
That's common
Is there
law.
anything I
Oh
can
wait,
say
actually,
or do
or
to
maybe
make you reasonably comply with my request?
maybe it has been in the new public order act, actually,
So
isn't
I'm
it?
going to give you one more opportunity, please, to leave the premises. Or we'll
Right.
remove you.
Okay, under threat of violence, I will move. Under threat of arrest, I give you my details. So under duress, and you guys will be getting lawsuits. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'll stand outside then.
Right, further away from them, please, and then we'll have a conversation.
I'm a bit stuck. I'm gonna have to go up around.
Lovely, okay.
Right.
Do you want to tell me your side of the story then?
Well, as they said, I went in. I was recording
Yeah.
from. Actually, no, I'm not going to give you all that because actually, you've taken all my details and you're investigating an alleged offence. So I'm not going to give you any information on that, but I'm going to give you. I want to report the taller one in there, not the glasses.
Which chap? The glasses?
No, not the one with the glasses. The taller one. He was the taller. Yeah, that's the one. Bold chap. Yeah, referred to me as a twat in public.
Here, the encounter becomes physical. Staff aggressively push a phone into his face, attempt to grab and disable the helmet camera. The observer stays seated, composed, yet surrounded. Every shove, every attempt to interfere with his recording ratchets up the suspense. This isn't just a verbal argument anymore, it's a high-stakes standoff, and viewers feel the claustrophobia of being surrounded and challenged on all sides.
In front of all the claimants in there, which, again, if they're saying what I've said is a Section 4, that's definitely a Section 4. So if you're going to prosecute one, you had no choice but to prosecute the other. Thank you. That's it. Simple as that, isn't it?
So he's called you a twat. Is there anything
else? It's called me a twat. The one with glasses has hit me in the forehead with his phone. He's shoved me on the back of the head with his elbow. Huh?
What was the reason for that?
I don't know. He didn't like. He didn't like what I was doing.
See what it shows.
Oh, I'm going to make a subject access request for that CCTV as well. But yeah, absolutely. But yeah, he's at one point he got his phone out and was asking why. He's asking, oh, how do you like it if someone's shoving a phone in your face? That doesn't bother me at all. And then he's getting closer and closer and goes like that into my forehead, clearly on purpose. And then he was behind me, clearly shoved. Multiple times they've tried to grab and detach my camera from my helmet or turn it off, I'm not really sure, but from behind. Yeah, and it will all be on their CCTV. The way they've surrounded me and been aggressive towards me is unprecedented. It's ridiculous. Okay? So, but again, you said you don't have time to look at my camera for an hour, but you've got time to go down check their CCTV.
I'm not going to go and watch your footage that you've got on your phone. It's because this job's been open for a while, hasn't it?
Huh? I've been recording now for an hour and 20 odd minutes.
So it wouldn't be proportionate in my time to spend.
But you said you're going to go check their CCTV.
I'm going to go and look at the CCTV regarding the potential assault you've just alleged. However, my suspicion would be that they've used it to maintain control over yourself.
I'm sat on a chair doing nothing.
Enough, and that's what I'm going to go and check out.
So if I'm sat on a chair doing nothing and they've come and done that to me.
Absolutely, if you sat on a chair and someone just come and put their hand in your face, then absolutely, I agree with you.
Thank you.
That's what I need to go and check. However, what I'm saying is I'm not going
to literally, as soon as they said they're calling the police, I said, fine, I don't want you coming here and then going around Birmingham looking for me. I said, I'll wait for you because I thought we were going to have no problems because ultimately I may have been trespassing, that's a civil issue, not your problem. But what they allege is ridiculous, okay? So once it comes back that that's false, right, there's no evidence to support it, okay?
Legal firepower enters the fray. The observer asserts his privacy rights, challenges the proportionality of the police's actions, and hints at potential lawsuits. There's an undercurrent of tension. He's calm, but the stakes are enormous. The audience sees a clash between procedure and individual rights, and it's gripping to watch as the narrative teeters on the edge of escalation.
I want you to get them done for wasting your time, making false allegations, interrupting my freedom to privacy. Okay.
We get. Just let me address one thing at a time because I'm not that.
Yeah.
All right. We will call the offences that you've alleged against them as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So ultimately, the saying he's called you a twat, it'll be a public order as well. So
yep.
You'll be a victim and a suspect for the allegations that they've made.
Yep.
I won't be the officer that investigates the matter. I'll do a bit of primary investigation here whilst I'm here. I'm a response officer, so ultimately I'll go off to a different department and they'll investigate it. I can take your phone number, then I can send you the crime number as well. If that's something you'd like me to do, otherwise I won't be able to give you that.
You can give me, you can take my email address.
An email address?
Yeah.
Go on.
POWER, power.
Yeah.
TO.
Yeah.
THE.
Yeah.
PROL.
Yeah.
ETARIAT.
Sorry, TAR.
Hang on, where are we at? I can't see.
Proletariat.
That's it. 1984.
Yeah.
At gmail.com. I'm sure you've seen my videos on YouTube by now.
Probably. I get all sorts come up on my feed. Lovely. Right, I'll sit down there then. We'll have to.
So there'll be two more tyrants for the tube.
What I will say is, obviously, if you come back to this location,
yep.
We will speak to them regarding what you said. But I don't want you coming back here. If you do come back here, then we'll have to arrest you for the offences that have been alleged. Okay, do you understand that?
Yes.
Lovely. And we will also, there's been a log generated today which will have your name on it.
Yep.
Ultimately, it transpires that if you've gone to another job centre or another location and if you see.
Now, the encounter shifts to strategy. Police warn about future repercussions, arrests at other locations if similar incidents occur. The observer remains composed, defending his non-aggressive stance while absorbing the implications. The drama isn't over. Instead, it broadens. The tension extends beyond this immediate encounter, hinting at more confrontations to come. Suspense lingers.
Vicinity, and you're doing the same things, you'll be arrested straight away. It won't
For
be a
what?
question. If there's any offences, when the breach of the peace, you'll be locked up again.
You can't lock me up for breach of the peace.
Okay.
No, you can arrest me, remove me, and de-arrest me. Or you can arrest me to, what do they call it?
We can take you into custody for breach of the peace.
For what?
That's what you're asking.
For what?
To keep the breach of the peace prevented. Ultimately, especially if you don't live around here, given there's no alternative addresses.
So I'm not allowed to go to any other job centres today?
What I'm saying, I'm advising you, I can't tell you what to do, okay? You've got your own rights, you're human, but I can only advise you on the basis that as a police officer, if I return to a job and you're there, chances are I'm probably going to be locking you up, especially if there's another alleged offence such as a public order.
Yeah, but again, as you've seen, and sensibly, as a constable, you should be pretty good at assessing situations when you enter a scene, right? You get a call, you enter a scene,
Yeah.
you should be pretty good at assessing what's going on. When you came in, what was I doing?
You were sat down.
Doing what?
I don't know.
Doing nothing, sat there peacefully, chatting nicely to the rather larger guy, I don't want to be rude, but
Yeah.
identifying way, chatting very politely to him. You came in and, you know, then you went and spoke to them. In what world does it look like I'm the one that's been aggressive when I've sat there, I've got security in front of me, hands in my face, and I don't think they were all there, but all three of them surrounded me doing that, moving their camera in my face, in what world does that look like I'm being aggressive?
All I will say, okay.
But you should be good at assessing a situation, Constable.
You're aware that we have a national decision-making model?
Yes.
Yep. So we go into a location, as you say, we assess what we've got in front of us. Yes, you may be sat down. Yes, you may not be being abusive or whatnot at the time. I have an allegation from a member of the public stating that you've done X, Y, Z. I have to take that seriously. Don't have a duty bound to investigate it like I would do with the same.
An intellectual duel unfolds as evidence is contested. The observer challenges the reliance on verbal allegations versus his own camera footage. Arguments over proportionality, legality, and procedure keep viewers on edge. Every word matters, every claim is scrutinized, and the intensity doesn't waver. It's a masterclass in tension without physical confrontation.
Allegations that you've made.
Yeah.
However, hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it? If I'm not there, I've not seen what's happened, I can't say for sure. At the moment, I've got 3 against 1 telling me one thing, and you're telling me another thing. So I've got to go off what I've got.
I think it's completely wrong that instead of when the evidence is right there available to you, instead of checking the evidence, you've gone straight to invading my right to privacy.
Okay.
Because you may say...
Sorry, what's this right to privacy?
My details
Okay.
that you've taken, stolen from me today,
Okay.
I will say.
We've ascertained.
Stolen from me, I will say. Okay? Under fear of arrest, I've given them. That's stealing in my eyes.
Yeah.
Okay? So I will say stolen. My details that you've stolen from me today, when the evidence was there, you say it's not proportionate because it takes too much time, right? I say my right to privacy outweighs your ability to move on to the next job because they've made false allegations. That's my view, and the courts will see what the court's view on that is, because I will be suing you for this. I will be taking it to court.
No worries.
Again, twice I've won already. You will be the third,
Okay.
and you
obviously-
have messed up today, taking my details.
You're free to make a complaint, make a lawsuit, whatever it is you feel like you need to
I will.
do. As I've already
I take
explained,
my freedom seriously, Constable.
As I've already explained, I've had reasonable suspicion to ascertain your details under the circumstances. Unfortunately,
You should have reviewed all the evidence and all the facts. You've made a decision based on one half of a coin, one side of a coin.
Like I say,
You have not reviewed the evidence.
I'm going to go back in there and try and ascertain what's going on. However,
You should have done that before taking my
regardless of
details.
what the CCTV might not capture everything. It's not everything. If somebody alleges an offence, then I still have to request those details because I've got an allegation of offence. I have reasonable suspicion to believe that you've committed an offence.
Suspense hits a quiet but gripping peak. Police review footage, leaving the observer in a tense waiting game. Commentary and reflections heighten anticipation. Viewers are left holding their breath, wondering, what will the officers decide? This is the calm before the storm, where tension is maintained through uncertainty alone.
No, you don't, because you have 3 allegations. Word of mouth, no evidence. But the evidence is here, on this camera, right here. And I've said to you that it's all
It
here.
still constitutes reasonable suspicion.
It
Right.
doesn't.
No worries. I don't think we're going to agree on this.
No, we're not, because you're wrong.
What I will ask of you now, please, is to leave.
Leave
Okay?
where? Where can I go?
Well, not on this area where obviously it's private land, isn't it? It's job centre. I don't want a further breach to be escalated. If you just go somewhere else.
Well, Father, I think that's all they're doing. All right, I'll go stand out there.
That's fine.
Right, I'll film out there.
For me then, please.
Now, yeah?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll wait for you to go review the evidence and I'll have a chat with you and come back and see what you find.
Okay, marvellous stuff.
Alrighty?
Just go to the end of the road for me. That'd be absolutely.
Sorry. I don't want to get arrested though, guys, because I have been away for 8 days. It's not a way to end the holiday. So, yeah, they're going to go review CCTV. They have royally messed up here today. But yeah, I have had to give my details. Just like I said, they've come on emergency call with lights on the vehicle. So, yeah, it's been absolutely ridiculous. Mental. So yeah, if
And finally, resolution. Police leave after reviewing footage, but the stakes remain. Complaints, potential voluntary interviews, and lawsuits loom large. The observer reflects on procedural failures, and the audience is given closure, yet the tension of accountability persists. It's a satisfying conclusion that leaves viewers both informed and on edge, highlighting the high-stakes drama of real-life confrontations with authority.